viral doesn't mean nothing if you don't have a community or if you don't got somebody behind you already. Viral means absolutely nothing.
And everybody has the same amount of access, oddly. So we could all go viral or none of us. But what happened? What's the play after going viral? That we know that it isn't a bubble. Okay. Are we actually watching the creation of the next utility? We hope that you are in. If you've ever joined us, this is not the first time that we have gone back and forth. So thank you so much for coming back. If it's your first time, don't forget to join us every week on Wednesday, live at 1 p.m. EST over on the YT. But we're everywhere as far as these platforms go. John doesn't know as much as one would hope about the money angle, okay? But he's working on it, y'all. We're all learning together. And he knows that this isn't a bubble. He knows that we are watching the creation of the next utility.
Keep going.
Electricity.
Yes.
Electricity isn't a bubble. Technology isn't a bubble.
Right.
It's just going to continue to evolve.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
Can
these
you pull it
utilities
together?
are.
I don't really have time for this. Like, what's going on? Are you okay?
I think the only bubble that popped is that burst. Something burst over there. Hey, y'all see me behind the screen. If y'all really want, if this is what y'all truly want, y'all want people to be like really off script and just talking directly to one another as we like handle our grievances. This is what it's all about. Are you in? Are we in each other's head? Which we're not. You know, we're definitely not. Okay.
Are you
So I think
in
we heard
sync?
money
No.
angle.
Debating if AI tech is a bubble or if it's the next utility. The internet wasn't
Right.
a
And you
bubble.
know what? It got to be a utility because if it's allowed to help people, I mean, what would be the definition of utility? Lights. We need lights. Water. We need water. I guess AI. Some people gonna say that we may or may not need that. You know, what about school? People going to school, is that part of a utility as well? Because we do pay taxes for kids going to school and things of that nature. We got
True.
public school, we got private school, so we got tap water, we got spring water. Cable. Some people wanted cable to be a utility at one point, but it's not. But then I think having television is. That's why we got like local stations and FDA regulated thing.
Oh, that's true. They had to provide some kind of access. That's kind of an interesting point that a lot of us make when we have these debates about whether AI is art, whether AI art is art.
What's your headset?
I don't wear a headset. We've done this for 18 months. I've never had a headset in my life. Y'all come get your friend over here, please. Well, then we're just going to keep talking about the creator reality and how we are actually in the access economy. We realize that we don't have access, right? So we finally have something like AI that can level the playing field. You didn't have to be a developer. You didn't have to go to art school. You are able to maybe make a workflow, have a virtual assistant, learn about the money markets and crypto and all of the things that they didn't teach you in school for a reason. Okay. But truly, like it's a whole nother world right now. I always sing it. A whole new world. But it is. Are you going to join? Or are you going to get your horse and buggy? Because the Amish, they look pretty cool over there, actually. I'm trying to learn how to grow some stuff. Maybe they could help me. It's a lot of work. I only got a couple green beans and a tomato plant, and my back is on fire. I'm tired. Who's over here homesteading and churning butter right now? Like, I'm probably going to end up going to freaking Raising Cane's and Chipotle or something for dinner this week. Whoo! Y'all, we hope that you are here with us. We care so much about our community. We are so proud to be building on multiple platforms, and we know that brands are looking to build on community. Okay, so if you are actually a creator, if you are someone that is looking to build, you also might want to be thinking of a community, because that allows you for repeat attention, and that allows for the magic word retention, right? Everyone is not like really as focused on vanity metrics. Most creators are moving towards the same things we all got to pay for with them Netflix and stuff, right? Everybody wants a membership, a digital product. They want to own their own community. And so you could actually use AI to do the research and development to help you figure that out for your own business, and give your audience real access.
Yeah, and I'm wondering with the access and stuff too of knowing what your community has or knowing what your community wants. Did a story this week about I Show Speed and how he was able to, take his talent, create some music for FIFA, and he put it in the FIFA. Then all of a sudden, all his people was like saying how much they loved it anyway, and they saw that he had a big following, and then they said, "Cool, we add it to our albums or whatever they did," and they made it an official song with him and FIFA doing that kind of stuff.
Let's talk about that. You already know we always tell you to audit your own page, right? What is the play for you? We always have a little homework. Did you check out how to register your LLC? That was 2 weeks ago. Last week, you were supposed to check into the best ways to start an email address, or maybe check into a Substack. Maybe you are a Patreon poo bear. Sorry, alliteration caught me up again. But let's audit your access points for you if you are in the creator economy. If you're a small business owner, how are your clients accessing you? Are they finding out about you through Google Maps, through Facebook, through IG? Where is your business getting attention? John is getting his attention from the new book you see here, and now posting over on LinkedIn, right? So, where do you get attention, and where are you building? What's your focus right now?
So my focus right now, just like today, it's funny you say that. Today is my 30-day. I put myself on a 90-day plan of content making. If you guys haven't seen, if you're subscribed to me on YouTube, here, make sure you do, or wherever you're catching me here. I have a series called The Fame Game. The Fame Game. You want to be famous, don't you? Where we take the name individual, break down what's working, what they're doing, and how can that be worked and applied to people like yourself, myself, everything. Anyway, today 30 days. I get to take all that other data that I've had from the analytics and things and see do I continue down the path or do I pivot. So yeah, a lot of times is taking the information and data and scraping it together so you can understand and apply it to you. Now, when it comes down to content, and you can do that for other things, not just content creation. You can do that with your businesses, like Crystal was talking about. You can do it with your stocks, your Bitcoining, your bit mining, your bit selling, all that kind of stuff too. Use all that information if you understand where to look and how to get it and what is important. So for me, like I said, I can't wait when I get off of here. I got to go ahead and start getting all that, gather that, and see if I'm on the right path. Now, granted, a lot of times people are already on the right path, but they just never gave themselves any metrics and things. And metrics, all that boring stuff, it sounds horrible. It sounds like tedious things, but that's how these mega corporations, $1 billion corporations, they do that all the time. And that's how they stay ahead of the curve, and that's how they stay employed themselves. And the employee may not be employed, but they'll be fine because they understand these numbers and they understand how important it is to grab it. So if you're not grabbing those numbers and that metric and stuff, you just being aware of those numbers and aware where you fall, then you can still do quite well. A lot of people trying to bet everything to chance, and chance is not a strategy. It's not a game plan.
We talk about that a lot too. What we leave it up to chance, the game plan of you randomly being on a platform, and then they decide they're going to take it away. If you were working within Fable in Claude and they took it away, would all of your work be gone? If they took away Instagram right now, would all of your community be gone? They all really kind of string together well as far as you thinking about what is your play. It doesn't really even matter what industry you're in. We are all thinking about how to create a community, a network, how to get it out there, how to get seen and get attention to our business. Even if you don't have one, you're trying to learn how to get a business so you get attention to it. So come on in here, join us. We want to know if you are in. We are talking about the play and how you can actually audit your own business. Points. He was saying that he's looking for his email list. I've been looking into Substack myself. And then we were talking about Pinterest. But all of those things are still a third party, right? So the number one is your own website. Okay. So what would, I don't know, what would hurt the most? If your Instagram went down, if your website went down, do you have a few other access points?
Go create, yeah. You know what it takes, don't you? So go create, don't wait. You got this, so go create.